Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, World Cup edition. This is the semi-final stage, the second match. First match yesterday was between France and Belgium, in which France defeated Belgium. Beautiful goal from Umtiti, nice set piece, good cross from Griezmann, and Belgium played everything they could, threw everything at France, but France are so well organized. They neutralized everything Belgium done, and they got into themselves in the World Cup final. So they are waiting for the winner of the day's game. Yesterday's game, Belgium and France, was the final before the final. But today was the game between England and Croatia. After England defeated a lackluster Swedish side, who didn't turn up on the day, we actually thought. We started to believe football was coming home. Was football coming home? I would have loved it to come home. But these are the things that happen in reference to football. It's a funny old game. I'm kind of disappointed but not surprised, if that makes any sense. Surprised? Not really. Disappointed in a way, yes. I honestly wanted England to play Russia, knowing that Russia was a weaker team. But when we're playing Croatia, a team that defeated everybody in their group, defeated Nigeria, defeated Argentina, defeated Iceland, went to the last round of 16, defeated Denmark on penalties, defeated Russia, the host, on penalties. So it does tell you the magnitude of mental, psychological strength and fitness levels these Croatians have. With great players, Modric, Mandzukic, Perisic, Rakertic. It tells you the caliber of players they had. And, you know, oh boy, it's draining. At the same time, I think England wanted to, we were planning to do what you call a smash and grab. Hit them on a set piece. We scored a very early goal with Trippier. Nice, beautiful executed free kick that David Beckham would have been proud of. He bent it like Beckham. But at 5 minutes done, England psychologically would have thought, that's 85 minutes, we need the second goal. But Croatia, as mentally and physically and fitness-wise, levels are so high. They hung in there, didn't concede the second goal, just kept playing. Modric, Perisic, Mandzukic, Rakertic, them guys, Rubik on the far left, were neutralizing Sterling, neutralizing Dele Alli, neutralizing Ashley Young, making runs down the left, neutralizing Trippier coming down the right, and neutralizing Young coming down the left. So those guys just kept the ball. They kept using the ball, utilizing and that was what drained England. Because it's when you have the ball, you're able to dictate the pace of the game, and that is what Croatia are so good at. Modric, at his age, after playing 2 games back to back, extra time, penalties, he's played Champions League, but he was orchestrating and conducting the way the ball was being played and moved around to Rakitic coming behind him, Perisic coming on his left, and Perisic, that beautiful cross, the way he connected to it, I don't know. The guy who made that cross, Stankovic, when he made that cross down the right, he was so much space to cross the ball. No one closed him down. Where was Ashley Young? It was because Ashley Young was the weakest link on that side, hence they brought in Danny Rose, who will push up a bit more with pace. It did make a big difference, but the second half was just wave after wave after wave after wave of attacks from the Croatian team, and they just kept coming and coming and coming. So it was just a matter of time when England's defense was going to totally crumble. Because, yeah, England tried to break, but I honestly think Harry Kane had a very quiet game today. Dele Alli, Sterling was England's biggest threat going forward in the first half. He made so many good runs. He was running fast, giving people like Cavi at the back a lot of defenders, a lot of problems at the back. And England could see that Sterling was the best outlet. So I would have, instead of substituting Sterling, I would have taken off Dele Alli instead of Sterling, because Sterling was the only one who could really run with pace at the Croatian defense. But no, going on from that, Don't forget to hit the like button on this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're a new viewer, and don't forget to hit your notification button. Talk about this video, share it among your friends, and let's have a debate about this England game against Croatia. It was a great game, but it comes down to Croatia being a better footballing side, more creative side. They created more chances. The stats show, the stats don't lie. Croatia had 56% possession of the ball compared to England's 44% possession. England had less shots on goal to Croatia. Croatia had more corner kicks, more crosses. So Croatia were the better side overall. I'd rather England lose to a better side than lose to a poor side. You see what I mean? At least there's respect. Like, you know, Croatia are very creative and could graft out a goal in the extra time, whereby Croatia were the funny thing was that Croatia, everyone thought were going to be the more tired team, because they had played more games in 120-minute games in the last two matches, which had made England have more advantage with younger players and fresher legs. But that did not come into play at all. It was the reverse. Croatia in the second half were faster, fitter, more energetic, more hungry for this game, more determined to get this equalizer, more determined to get the second goal, and that's where the game went. So coming into extra time, you could see the Croatians, it was just coming and coming to Mandzukic for a guy who got injured with a collision, because what they were realizing, when they cross high balls, Maguire and Stone were going to knock those balls away. So they're crossing the balls low, causing more confusion for the English defence. Those kind of low crosses will cause confusion. And that is where the collision between Pickford and Mandzukic happened in the first half of extra time. In the second half of extra time, game changed. Mandzukic, a beautiful combination with him and Perisic down the left. And it's like the England defenders didn't see him coming. And they just caught napping. And that was it. Game over, 2-1. Croatia in the final, the smallest nation to ever get to the World Cup final. A population of 4 million people. I mean, England could hold their heads high. They played well, they've done well, they represented themselves well. Is it a bridge too far? Probably so. Were we getting a bit carried away? Not really carried away. Our expectations were growing as England's games were progressing. So, congratulations to England. Job well done. Commiserations to England, but congratulations Croatia for playing very well and deservingly performing at the highest level and getting to the World Cup finals. We wish the best team to win the World Cup finals is going to be France and Croatia. So today's final score was Croatia 2, England 1. England are going to fight third spot for the World Cup place, third place with Belgium. So the winner of that is going to be the third place winner in the World Cup 2018. So Belgium and England are going to meet again after they played in the first stage of games, and England lost 1-0, resting players, using my mathematics and psychological and simultaneous equations to stay on the easier side of the draw. But these days it's not about the draw, it's whoever you meet, you just have to beat them. Game on, that's done. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my video. Soccer as we like it. This is our World Cup edition. Don't forget to share this video, and don't forget to hit your notification buttons. Well, my name is Tim Russell. It's been a pleasure. We shall see you guys for the third place match between England and Belgium, and we shall see you in the final between France and Croatia. Thank you very much. Been a great World Cup. It was a very great game. Thank you very much, and commiseration England. We did good. Hold your heads high and be proud. Thank you very much.